Good morning, everyone, and you're very welcome to the CitA Digital Skills Series 2024. My name is Alan Hore. I'm your chair and host this morning. And I suppose this is the fifth of our 8-part series. Last year, Q4, we sat down with the members of CitA. And of course, many of you who know about the Construction IT Alliance will understand that it's multidisciplinary in its ethos. So we sat down, we talked to designers, contractors, manufacturers, educators, researchers, government bodies, and so forth. And the one thing that shone out from that messaging was skills. And, you know, when it comes to skills, many of you are, I don't know, surveyors, engineers, architects, professional technologists, educators. We've all got technical skills and we've got soft skills, but we all know that what gets you the job is the technical skills, yeah? The technical skills of an architect, of an engineer, but what sets you apart from others is the soft skills, the life skills, and of course, potentially the leadership skills. Am I right? So that's what sets people apart. That's what causes people to perhaps lead organizations. So, but of course, digitalization can support skills. I'm a quantity surveyor. We count lots of things. But today and in the future, I think the profession will have to change because digitalization and yes, AI will do a lot of the technical skills for us, freeing us up to perhaps to add more value to the process. And maybe, for example, as surveyors, we could question the design. We could value engineer the design, as opposed to simply just measuring and valuing what it is we're offered by the designers. So we started back in February, I believe, and we looked at, yes, BIM. Why? Because there was a mandate from the government for public sector projects that expended over 100 million euros. And so we had to respond to that. So we looked at BIM creation and BIM collaboration. We moved on then to prefabrication and offsite. Obviously, MMC, modern methods, very, very topical. We should be doing more in the factory. We should be more sustainable in what we do. And offsite is the answer to that. We then looked at green retrofitting, low carbon, another important topic in the skill area. Last month, the whole area of project management and, making it more efficient with all the technologies that we have as project managers. And we had some fantastic presentations. And of course, now we're moving on to another, I suppose, a specialist subset of digitalization. But this idea of immersing people within the digital environment, so that prior to construction, you can give your clients, your customers, a sense of what it is you're going to design and build. And of course, immersive technologies is not just for, it can be used in training. I've seen it used successfully in training, but also we'll hear this morning from James that this is cross-sectoral. This is cross-sectoral. So once we get through today, we're going to take a well-deserved break for the summer period, and we'll be back, yes, with AI. We'll be back in September looking at with artificial intelligence, and we'll also be using that as a fringe event to our main event, which takes place in Limerick on artificial intelligence, the next frontier for Irish construction. I was in London last week at Digital Construction Week. There was anything between 10 to 15,000 people at this event. Unbelievable what's going on in the AI space. Is it hype? Will the bubble burst? I don't think so. I think this is going to change our industry and other industries radically in the future. So lots of interest around AI. We hope you can support us in Limerick on the 9th of October. We'll then move on to real-time analytics, and then finally on to, I suppose, operational maintenance, so that, looking at that idea of digital twins, ensuring that the buildings that we construct are efficient, sustainable, and healthy buildings and facilities to work in. So we have a great lineup of speakers this morning. James Corbett, co-founder of SimVirtua Limited, a VR company that I think predominantly focuses on pharma. Would that be right?
Yes.
and an implementation of augmented and virtual reality projects. James is the director of immersive. He's the voice of immersive technologies in Ireland. And I think I was just looking at your slides last night and I saw mention of apprenticeships. And I saw mention of skills and skills training and so on. So very, very topical. We've also got Gerard Common from Murphy Geospatial. I'll introduce Jerry a little later before he speaks. And our good friend Jonathan Reinhardt, one of our the great supporters from DITEC and NTI. And just before we maybe start with James, I just want a big shout out to our sponsors. You have been with us all the way through this year so far, attending all our events. BAM, thank you. To NTI, to DITEC, to our good friend Brendan Reardon from Dallas Enterprise Ireland. I know Helen's here. I know Geraldine's here from Everest, NSAI. I'm not sure if there's anyone here from NSAI, but thank you for the support you've given us this year. And we hope that we'll be asking for more support for the 9th of October and of course, I met lots of tech companies in London and lots of companies who are looking at this AI area, and we hope to get more sponsorship as we go forward.